Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Eye to Eye Live, and it is Disney Trivia Night. Tonight's theme is... There's nobody here next to me. It's just me tonight. I hope that's okay with everybody. But Jessica, my wife and partner in crime on Eye to Eye Disney Through Our Eyes, is swamped with work this week. So you are stuck with me for Disney Trivia Night. Tonight's theme is Magic Happens, the brand new parade that's going to be coming to Disneyland very, very soon. Now, I know what you're thinking. For those of you that are maybe first-timers here, Kyle, how can you do a trivia night about a parade that hasn't even happened yet? Well, there's a lot of information that's been released out there. So we're going to cover some of that in the trivia night tonight. None of it's spoilerific. None of it's... All of this is stuff that you should be able to know about from concept art and things of that nature. But that is going to be our theme for tonight, and we're going to have lots of fun with that. And hopefully you'll be okay with just me tonight because, like I said, Jessica is just super swamped with work at the moment. A lot of you are already assembling in the comment section already, so thank you so much for everybody who has decided to join us live, or even if you're watching this on the replay, I do appreciate that as well. If you could do us a huge favor by making sure you smash that like button and even share it out on social media if you feel led to do so, because it's always more fun to have lots of you in here hanging out with us playing Disney trivia. Let me say hello to a couple people that are already here. Adonai Blackwood says, "Ooh, so excited. Pamela is in the house. Good to see you." Stevie Lee. Those are the main ones that I've seen pop in so far, but I'm sure we'll have many others that are already assembling as time goes on here. Pamela says, "Tell Jessica we miss her and we'll see her next Thursday night." Yes, you will. It has been a fun week for many people in the medical profession. Not even weeks, as you can imagine. Things are stressful with some things that are happening across the world right now, medical-wise, so precautions are put into place, and it can make for some stressful situations. So much so that Jessica, I think, had a little bit of sick humor here. Look what this is. This is not a needle, but it's what it's supposed to look like. Scared the living daylights out of me. This is what she gave me to write the notes down and the scores for tonight's game. Scared the crap out of me tonight. So as tired and exhausted as she is, she still has a sense of humor, which is good to see. Jacob Cacho is in the house. Everybody say hello to Jacob. Thanks for being here, buddy. We'll be getting started just shortly here tonight. And I appreciate everybody who showed up on Monday for my live stream, which was about Magic Happens as well, where we talked about my favorite floats from the concept art that I'd seen thus far, and there are a lot of good ones. And if you were there Monday night, you might benefit tonight from being there. So it always pays to be there for any of our live streams, or even just to pay attention to the content that we're putting out there for you on our channel. But I have a feeling that we're going to have a great competition tonight, and we'll see who comes out the victor. If I have, let me move something around just real quick, because I think I have the incorrect top 10 selected. I want to make sure I get that right. That's one of the things I always fail to remember, is to put the correct top 10 in, and I think I have it now correctly on there, so I want to make sure I do that. Pamela agrees with me. She hates needles. Give me the creeps. Why could we not? It's like the medical people decided, how can we make this the most like cringy thing ever? For those of you just joining, I know there's a lot of people popping in right now. This is not a syringe. This is actually a pen. We were talking about how Jessica played a joke on me, laying this in front of me to use as a writing utensil, and scared the living daylights out of me. Mickey Sidens is here. Everyone say hello to Mickey Sidens. Thanks for being here. I'll tell you what, it seems like we've got a lot of people starting to show up now, so I think we're going to get closer and closer to getting started here. What we'll do is, again, I'll remind you to make sure you smash that like button as you come in. I am going to go ahead and give you an opportunity, as I go through my pregame announcements and rules announcements, an opportunity to score a bonus point, as we always do. This is always based off of our content on our channel. It can be who commented on a certain video. It can be who was there and who is present, who can tell me something from a stream. Anything on our channel is what this bonus question is going to be about. So that's what we're going to do right here. is I'm going to go ahead and give you the bonus question to start off tonight. And that is, let me make sure I have it in the right order. This is your pregame bonus question. Which Magic Happens float did Kyle pick as his favorite? This is from our Monday live stream. So if you were there, or you watched it on the replay, or you just want to take a guess at it, be my guest. If you, the first person to guess that, or give me the answer, will get the bonus point to start off trivia night tonight. In the meantime, let's go ahead and run through a couple of announcements that we always do. Obviously, at the end of the show, we'll be talking about our Facebook group, Disney Through Your Eyes, which we want you to be a part of. And at the very end, we'll also be announcing the weekly Hangout, the Monday live stream show topic that we'll be talking about. So you want to make sure to stick through it all the way through the end to see who wins trivia, but also to hear what the topic's going to be about. So like Porky Pig. See if it's something that might interest you. Quick run through of all the rules of trivia night as you guys are answering that bonus question. That is the wrong slide, Kyle. Here we go. How Disney Trivia Night works. 20 questions, 10 random questions, 10 theme questions. First 3 correct answers get the points, and there's a time limit if we feel like we need to have one. Just a couple of other little things that we'll row through. The bonus points, which we're in now. Regular points are in game. The random scoring opportunities that Jessica and I use at our discretion. And then a couple of tips for you to keep in mind about the stream. If you feel like you're behind, if you felt like yours came in first. Just some typical notes that we like to put up there for you just to make sure that you can stay informed about how to best experience the stream here. And then our leaderboard, which I'm going to reveal right now who is leading through these next 4 months, I believe, that we're keeping track. And our new leader is Allie Rose has overtaken Daniel Halverson. So there you go. If you want to be on that leaderboard, show up, play, and maybe even win a little bit. But even if you just show up, even if you just score a few points here and there in the actual game, you will make headway on that leaderboard. All right, so let's see what you all said. Aladdin, no. Sword in the Stone, no. And there it is. Jacob Cacho got the answer first. Frozen. So I'm going to go ahead and put Jacob up here. He has scored the first point of the night. That being said, if you have a favorite float from the Magic Happens concept art that you've seen, share it in here. Which one is your favorite? With that being said, I think we've got a good crowd assembled here tonight already. So I think we should get started. And if you haven't, please make sure you smash that like button. We'll get started with our theme trivia night for Magic Happens. Here we go. And question number 1 is, for 2 points, what movie can you get a preview of in Hollywood Studios' Walt Disney Presents attraction starting February 5th? What movie can you get a preview of in Hollywood Studios' Walt Disney Presents starting February 5th? This is also known as One Man's Dream. I think people are still used to calling it. But even if you haven't been to Walt Disney World recently, you should kind of know what's coming out in the near future and what they might be wanting to preview there. So first 3 correct answers get this. Let's see what you guys say. I think everybody is celebrating the fact that Daniel Halverson has been dethroned for the moment. And I haven't seen him pop in yet, so we'll see if he actually shows up tonight. There he, like right on cue, there he is. Onward is the correct answer. Jacob, Pamela, and Daniel. Let me write all you guys down. Again, this is going to be one of those nights where Kyle struggles because he has to do all these things by himself. Let me get Daniel down. So that was worth 2 points tonight. And let me get everybody who has guessed on here as well. Allie Rose is here. And if you're wondering why I'm tracking everybody, it's because we make sure that Stevie Lee says, good luck. I have no idea. Hey, Stevie Lee, it never hurts to guess because you get points towards that leaderboard as long as you attempt one. So just keep trying. It never hurts to guess at all. Allie Rose and 8 are also here tonight so far. Okay, great. So we're off to a good start. I'm going to throw you a softball for the first themed question tonight off of magic happens. So get your typing fingers ready because here it comes. Which Disney park will host the Magic Happens parade? Probably already given you that answer. I pulled a Jessica. First three correct. Get this one. Magic Happens. Where will it be parading? Daniel says can't stay long tonight. Got jury duty tomorrow, so have to get up early. Oh, that sucks, Daniel. I know you stay up so late for us anyway, buddy. I'm surprised that you even want to pop in on a night where you have jury duty. That just sounds not fun at all. But yes, Daniel, thank you so much for being here, though. Let's see. Disneyland is the correct answer. Jacob Cacho, Pamela, and Allie Rose get it first. Jacob, Pamela, and Allie Rose on the board all get it first. Very good. Disneyland. The Disneyland Park. The Disneyland Park is where it's going to be. I guess technically you could say it's Main Street USA. But the only Main Street USA I really recognize is the Magic Kingdom one. Question 3 on the night. This is a random one. For 2 points, who was the reference model for the design of Tinkerbell? Now, this one might be a little hard, but I like to throw these in there every once in a while. Just because I like to see how good you all are at your Disney history or like way back type of information about Disney concepts and people and places. Who is the reference model for the design of Tinkerbell? And I'm actually going to check myself on this too. I've had my little notes over here because I want to make sure I get it correct. Daniel says, have to play to win. Yes, that's true. Who is the reference model for the design of Tinkerbell? I know, and Daniel, I knew that was going to be your answer. That's incorrect, but I knew that was where everybody minds were going to go first. It's not a bad guess in terms of thinking of who in that time people might actually try to go for there. But alas, that first one you guessed was not correct. Marilyn Monroe is what he guessed, if you're wondering. I may or may not have seen the first answer. There it is. All 3 correct answers are in. Margaret Kelly. It will be Jacob, Daniel, and Allie all get it first. Jacob, Daniel, and Allie get it first. Margaret Kelly. Daniel says Doris Day is his second guess. I know that name, but I don't know who that is. So that's beyond me. Must be before my time. All right, question 4 on the night. For 1 point, this is about Magic Happens, the parade. What famous YouTuber is helping compose the music for Magic Happens? Another one that feels a little bit hard, I'll be honest, but you have more than likely heard of this guy or watched, I guess I gave it away that it was a guy, this person's videos on YouTube that have been Disney musical inclined. So we'll see how many of you guys know that. So 2 more difficult questions off the bat. But what famous YouTuber is helping compose the music for Magic Happens? And I suppose he's outside of YouTube too, like he's just a social media personality. Daniel, we addressed that earlier. Jessica is just swamped with work right now, so she kind of needed the night off. So just me tonight. There we go. Todrick Hall is the correct answer. Daniel, Allie, and Jacob all get it in first. There we go. Make sure I get everybody on the board here. Make sure I put that in there correctly. Yes, Todrick Hall. He has done Beauty and the Beat, several parodies of Disney movies and things. He's a really very, very talented. Very talented. So it's nice to see people who started like a lot of us who do YouTube channels, Disney recognize them after all their hard work and success. It's kind of cool, actually. It's like the start at the bottom. Now we're here. Now he's co-producing it, so I'm sure that they're having someone assist so that it can be up to Disney standards. All right, question 5 on the night for 2 points. What is causing Disneyland Shanghai and Hong Kong to close until further notice? What is causing Disneyland Shanghai and Hong Kong to close until further notice? And just as a reminder, guys, we're about 9 streaming right now, I think. Love to see us get up in the 10s. If you haven't, make sure you smash that like button. But I think most of you guys have that have been here already. Question 5. What is causing Disneyland Shanghai and Hong Kong to close until further notice? This is not just a Disney question. It is a world events question as well. There it is. Coronavirus. Allie Rose, Jacob, and 8 get it first. Get that one down. 2 points. Allie Rose, Jacob, and 8 on the board with that one. So very good. Coronavirus. Jessica's worked more because of the coronavirus scares, but that doesn't mean that that's here where we are or anything. It just they have to take measures to be prepared for these things. It's very, very scary and a very serious thing right now. Pamela says, I'm subscribed to Todrick's channel. I like him a lot, along with Peter Hollins. That's another good one. Maybe he's going to be the next one that gets the big break. There's a lot of good ones out there. Oh, thank you guys for smashing that like button. It looks like we've gotten up over 10. Let's keep pushing those like buttons, and we'll keep growing the stream a little bit stronger here. All right, question number 6. This is going to be worth 1 point. What Pixar film will have its own large float in the parade magic happens? What Pixar film will have its own large float in the parade magic happens? This one would have been one of my favorites if it not had been for the favorite one that I actually picked. What Pixar film has a float in Magic Happens? Let's see what you all say. The first 3 correct, I think. Wait, hold on. Maybe? Yeah, maybe? There we go. The first 3 correct are in, and they were... Coco is the answer. It would be 8, Allie Rose, and Jacob. 8, Allie Rose, and Jacob. There we go. Coco is the answer. Stevie Lee, Up's a good one. You know, that's one they probably should start giving a little bit more love to, especially in the parades and stuff. You know, here's a little secret. I've yet to still watch Up all the way through. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. I know it's wonderful. I just have not had the time or the presence of mind to like remember to sit down and actually watch it all the way through. I know exactly what happens, all that stuff. It just, it takes a while. Pamela says, Peter Hollins deserves. Have you seen his videos? Yes, I've seen plenty of them. I've watched a lot of them, yes. I think I've watched most of the big ones out there at least one time. Daniel says, if the ship goes down, let's hope they don't play Remember Me as the final song. That's so bad, Daniel. That's so bad, sir. That is just terrible. All right. Question 7, I think we're on already. For 2 points, what is the name of the Epcot restaurant that will open in Epcot on March 30th? That was a little redundant on my part. What is the name of the Epcot restaurant that will open on March 30th? You would think if it's in Epcot, it's going to open in Epcot. Might be a little tough, but we'll see what happens. 8, I know. Don't hate me for not watching it. I'm sorry. I will. Stevie, you haven't seen Coco? What are you doing with your life? Coco is the best Pixar movie, hands down. I will fight tooth and nail for that. What Epcot restaurant will open on March 30th? Now, technically, this is supposedly like a rumor, but I think it's pretty solid. The sources are pretty good on it. There it is. First 3 are in. 8, Jacob and Allie get it first. Space 220 or 220. Stevie Lee, you were very close. I would have given it to you, Spaceship something. It's close enough to I know what you were talking about. I could forgive you for not knowing the name. But we'll give it to 8, Jacob and Allie Rose. There he is. There's 8. Okay, there we go. Gosh, so now I really respect what Jessica does on this show, keeping me in line and having to keep track of all the points right here. Yeah, you got part of it. Close. So if it had just gotten a little bit quicker, it would have worked for you, Stevie. All right, question 8 on the night. For 1 point, on what date will Magic Happens premiere in Disneyland? On what date will Magic Happens premiere in Disneyland? Now remember, I misspoke on this on the Monday Night Live stream and thought it was going to be premiering to like this week. I was wrong. So don't take my word for it if you were listening to the Monday Night Live stream. But when will it premiere? And I have an even bigger question is who's going to go out there and watch it for me because I really want to go see it. Answers are coming in. We'll wait and see if we've gotten the 3 that we need. There it is. February 28th is the answer. Allie Rose, 8, and Jacob Cacho. This is worth 1 point. It's 8. Okay. I guess I could have taken the screen away here so you guys could actually see me. Stevie Lee, that was not a bad guess, though. Not a bad guess. You obviously knew it was after today because... all right. Question 9. For 2 points, what Disney Plus series was put on hold for script rewrites last week? What Disney Plus series was put on hold for script rewrites last week? Which was very shocking news for me personally. If you know anything about me, you know what I love. Yeah, only 10 days, Stevie. You were just barely off on that one. But only one of these shows has got me really sad that it's delayed now. Looking for answers are coming in. I'm looking for that. There it is. Obi-Wan Kenobi series is the answer. 8, Allie Rose and Jacob. Okay. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, there's a lot of people answering Lizzie McGuire. Did I miss something? Because I thought it was underway. Muppets was already canceled and given a new one. But, interesting. Kenobi is the answer, though. Or they never have been given a title yet, but that's the one that was delayed. Okay, question number 10, I think we're on. Yes, question number 10. For 1 point, how many characters will appear on the Sleeping Beauty float for Magic Happens? How many Sleeping Beauty characters will appear on the float for Sleeping Beauty on the Sleeping Beauty float in Magic Happens? Got my words all twisted up there. So this one, even if you don't actually know the answer from the concept art, just think about how many important characters you might want to put in there, and that would give you a good guess. And even if you don't know, just start guessing numbers, honestly. Just go into town on it. Just go to town. I've seen 3 correct answers. That correct answer is 5. It'll be Allie Rose, 8, and Daniel Halverson who get the correct answer in first. Allie Rose and 8. There we go. 5 is the correct answer. First one, no, never mind. I was going to give out a point that way, but 5 is the correct answer. Jacob says 50, not quite. You'd have to put like all the townspeople in there too to match that, but 5 was the correct answer. Sleeping Beauty 1. All right. We are halfway through. We'll keep going right along. Question 11 for 2 points. In what Disney park can you play the Pirates League experience up until summer of 2020? What Disney park can you play the Pirates League experience up until summer of 2020? Only so many Disney parks to guess. Let's see if you can get the first one. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, either you've done this in this particular Disney park, or you just happen to know it, because I think it's an obscure thing that not a lot of people know that happens. I see an answer that is technically right, and I'm wondering if I should honor it. I'll do it. So the correct answer is in his Magic Kingdom. 8 said Adventureland. It's a little specific than I was looking for, but I'll take it. 8, Daniel, and Allie all get it first. Daniel, 8, and Allie. All right, things are getting interesting over here. Really, really interesting on this end over here with the scores. Magic Kingdom, I've never done it. My brothers, even now that they're older, they've done it as older guys now. Older meaning like younger than me, but not teenagers. In their mid-20s. They loved it. I've never done it. I just had too many other things that I wanted to do. Has anybody else done the Pirates experience? Did you like it if you have? Because I'm not sure I'm going to miss it that much. All right, we are now on question 12. For 1 point, what former daytime parade is being replaced by Magic Happens? What former daytime parade is being replaced by Magic Happens? Might be a little bit of a tough one. If you studied, you might know this one. But it's quite a bit of a name. Again, spelling does not count. As long as I can tell, and that judgment is up to me, that you know what you are talking about, I'll take it. Daniel says he hasn't done the Pirates experience. My life is a Pirates experience. Well, congratulations. You know what? 8, you get my bonus point for the night in terms of random scoring. I love that my life's a pirate experience. I love that. So you guys are given an answer that is technically it's not the answer I need. That one has gone away at Disneyland. But remember, this is a daytime parade. A daytime parade. So there was another one before that happened the day before. I'll go ahead and just say it. The Mickey Soundsational Parade was the nighttime one, from what I understand. And based off the information I had, that was not the replacement for this one. Stevie says, shake it and groove it. I think that's the W. Remember, this is Disneyland, not Walt Disney World, though. Mulan's Lunar New Year, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Didn't think I was going to be able to say that one, did you? How about this? I will set it at like 15 seconds if we can start getting maybe a correct answer in. We'll keep going. But I think this one might stump you guys. Jacob doesn't know. The reason I keep looking over here is I have another screen to kind of help me keep track of everything that's going on right now, because there is a lot. So we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it may appear on your stream that it came through before the but after that point, I don't take them anymore. The answer was, let me pull it up, Mickey and Friends Fantastic Cavalcade. I miswrote something there, but Fantastic Cavalcade. Get it together, Kyle. That is the one it supposedly replaced. That's my sources may be wrong, but Soundsation I think was a completely different one. If someone wants to fact check me on that one, please, you can take the time to do that one. Try to say supercalifragilistic fast, backwards fast. No, that will cause me to pull a muscle, and that will not be pretty here. All right, question 13. For 2 points, what type of specially themed utensil can you now buy in Galaxy's Edge? What type of specially themed utensil can you now buy in Galaxy's Edge? These were very popular right when it happened, or right when the land opened, and people were stealing them when they weren't meant to be taken or sold. And now they finally decided, hey, if people want them, we're going to sell them. Brilliant marketing there. So what type of utensil, especially theme, that you can get there. There we go. The first three are in, I believe. It is a spork, 8, Daniel, and Jacob. 8, Daniel, and Jacob get it first. That's 2 points. 8, Daniel, and Jacob. Very good. Jacob says the cavalcade was a mini parade during the day. So if we're saying that it didn't replace it, I think it did still. I don't know. Spork, just because someone said it. Hey, Stevie, I will say this. I've noticed that your answers are coming in just slightly behind everybody else's. Sometimes that's the indication that you might be a little bit behind the stream. Sometimes it helps to refresh. Just a little tip. Not that I want you to leave and go away, but I always like to help people out when I can. All right, that was 13. We're getting down to the wire here. Question 14. Here we go. For 1 point. What character will join Maui on his smaller float in Magic Happens? What character will join Maui on his smaller float in the Magic Happens parade? If you've seen the concept art, you'll know the answer to this. It's a very cute answer. I'm turning into Jessica, giving you all hints. I'm become too soft. Way too soft. I'm better than this. Let's see. There it is, I believe. 1, 2, and 3. The correct answer is Pua. And Allie Rose, 8. And Jacob Cacho got it first. Allie Rose, 8. And Jacob Cacho got it first. Oops, excuse me. That one there was almost dropped our entire thing, but Pua is the correct answer. Not hey hey, Pua, the pig. Pua the pig. No, I'm on with these streamers. I just don't know anything about Disneyland. Hey, fair enough, but that's why you're here tonight. You are learning something, and that's exactly what we want to accomplish. All right. That was question 14. Down to the last 6. Question number 15. For 2 points, how long do you now have to show up for your boarding group at Star Wars The Rise of Resistance? I promise I proofread these, but I'm not so good at proofreading. How long do you now have to show up for your boarding group at Star Wars Rise of the Resistance? So they call your boarding group. You've got to be here within this allotted time. What is that time? Let's see what everybody thinks. Everybody knows the news. It's a certain amount of time that you have to do so. Ooh, a lot of variants and answers here. Still looking around, see if I see that first right one. Lots of bouncing around the answer. 12,000 hours. That's how it was, Jacob, but not quite. There it is. First 3 are in. It is 1 hour. Allie Rose, Daniel, and Jacob got that one. Allie Rose, Jacob, and Daniel. Okay. So there you have it. 1 hour is all you would have. Stevie says as early as possible when the park opens is good, or not the answer, I guess. Hey, as long as you're there as early as possible, you should be able to get in there. Should. If you watch some other people's videos, they might say something to the contrary. I have not experienced it yet, so I can't speak to it. All right, question. Mark that one off. 16. Here we are. For 1 point, Magic Happens is debuting as part of an anniversary celebration. What are they celebrating at Disneyland? There's a big celebration going on for a long period of time. What is the anniversary that they're celebrating? Which is why they are debuting Magic Happens as part of this celebration. It's a long way of, asking it, but there you go. You can heat a lot of Hot Pocket by that time. You can, sir. That is very true. if that's your food of choice. Not judging you, but I think you could find some better ones than that. Looking for, there's a lot. I've seen one answer that's very close. I'm looking, there we have it. The first three are in. Jacob, Daniel, and Pamela get it first. The 65th anniversary. 65th anniversary. Jacob, Pamela, and Daniel. Daniel Sa. There we go. The 65th anniversary. Can y'all believe it's been 65 years of Disneyland? Moreover, can you believe that we're about to celebrate the 50th of the Walt Disney World? Of really Magic Kingdom and Contemporary, everything that opened at the same time. But still, 65 and soon to be 50 years celebration. That's just nuts, guys. It's just nuts. I feel old. I am old. I'm making peace with it. All right, question 17 for 2 points. How many animals have been born at Disney's Animal Kingdom since the new year began? Another one where you can just throw out a guess and see if you get it right. How many animals have been born at Disney's Animal Kingdom since the new year began? You might be surprised by this one in terms of how few. Jacob says, fun fact, I was at Disneyland on the 50th anniversary. Let's hope I can make it to the 100th. Hey, I'm Jacob, I don't know how young you are, but maybe if you take care of yourself, you might make it. I agree, that is crazy, Stevie Lee. I have seen 3 correct answers. The answer is 2. That will be 8. Allie Rose and Jacob Cacho. Let me get this off the screen. Allie Rose. Where'd you go, Allie Rose? 8. And Jacob Cacho. Get this right on here. Okay, there we go. Man, we got a close game here, guys. We have a really, really close game. 2. It was a colobus monkey, and I twisted that a little bit. It was a colobus monkey and some kind of hoofed animal. I can't remember. I'm an animal guy. I work at a zoo. I love animals, so you'll have to bear with me. There's going to be thrown in there all the time. Question 18 for 1 point. What character will follow on foot behind the Frozen float in Magic Happens? What character will follow on foot behind the Frozen float in Magic Happens? Remember, the Frozen float was my favorite one, which I discussed on the stream Monday night when we broke down and ranked my top 5 floats, so to speak. What character will follow on foot behind the Frozen float in the Magic Kingdom? What character? Oh, it was a zebra. Thank you guys for doing that. Thank you for reminding us of that. What character is going to be following behind on foot? Those are some good guesses, but you're not quite there yet, folks. Keep trying. You're thinking too fantastical with this one, or too... Now, Anna wouldn't be following behind. She is up there with her sister in all her glory. It's a guy that usually gets forgotten about because he's a hero, but not the hero. But there we are. Kristoff is the answer. Allie Rose, 8. And Jacob got it first. Allie Rose, 8. And Jacob. Poor old Kristoff just lost Bigfoot, you said. That's funny. That's hilarious. All right, question 19, second to last one for 2 points. Who wrote the Star Wars Symphonic Suite, which recently a Grammy, I promise I proofread these guys. That's how tired I've been. Which recently won a Grammy. Who wrote the Star Wars Symphonic Suite, which recently won a Grammy? This one shouldn't be too hard. See, I like to ask questions in a way that make you think, but they could be super easy. But then I'll say something that's kind of like, just catch up for a second. So, but most of you should know this one. This is should be a simple one once you have that eureka moment. There it is, right off the top. John Williams, the maestro himself. Everybody is getting this one. Jacob, 8, and Allie get it first. So this was our last 2 point. Jacob, 8, and Allie. There we are. Y'all don't realize how close this match actually is. Here we go. Heard of the picture that was framed? My goodness. Just stop with that. Just stop. Your final question on Trivia Backstreet Boys. That's funny, Stevie. Your final question on Trivia Night, and this is your last theme question, your last chance for points. Here it is. What characters float headlines the beginning of Magic Happens? What characters float headlines the beginning of Magic Happens? This one, I would say it's probably not too hard. Probably not too hard. Headlines meaning front and center. First one you see. I guess I could have just said first you see. But I like to be fantastical with all my answers here. I think we've got the correct answers. We're waiting just to confirm that on my end. And there it is. Mickey is the correct answer. 8, Jacob and Allie all get that one. Let me make sure I've got there. Jacob, 8, and Allie. What a match we had there, folks. Very, very, very good. All right, so here's what I'm gonna have to, normally this is where Jessica does this part for me. So just stand by with me for a second. In the meantime, I want you all to answer me this. I want you to answer, what is your favorite float from the Magic Happens? Or if you have one that you think should be included, please share that right now. And I am going to tally things up. We'll go through our end of stream announcements and reveal the winner. And in fact, you know what I'm going to try to do here? Let's see if I can pull this off without messing this. All right, everybody, I have tallied the points. Let's see what you said on the question answer part here. Moana, Allie says, and Coco, she has 2 favorites. The Dole Whip float. Hey, if they had a Dole Whip float, that would win every day and twice on Sunday. Pamela also says Moana. Thank you guys for answering that. You can keep them coming in. Pat Kyle says, where did you go? Just into the abyss to do my thinking. It's embarrassing to watch me think so that I could tally up the points here. All right. Final announcements for tonight before we reveal the winner of trivia, and they're just very quick ones here, as we always talk about here at the end of our show. If you have not, please come join our Facebook group, Disney Through Your Eyes. It is your place it's your clubhouse to create a place where you can share thoughts, ideas, ask questions, share your pictures from Disney parks or when you're out shopping. This is just your place to just have fun as Disney fans together. So please do come join us over there, Disney Through Your Eyes. It is a Facebook group if you would like to do so. And finally, tonight we're going to reveal the topic for next Monday's Disney stream. And that topic will be a Disney Parks Groundhog Day. So enjoy that image there in the background behind me. Groundhog Day will be the day before we do the stream on Sunday, but we're going to talk about the rides you may, if you remember the movie Groundhog Day, he gets stuck in one day over and over again. Imagine if you gotten stuck in a day of Disney rides. Which ones would you not want to be stuck in? Or we'll just kind of talk and have fun with that topic there on my Monday stream. So please do make sure you can join me. That's at 7 o'clock. It usually goes for about 30 minutes or so on Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern time. All right, our winner for tonight. So let's go through the points here. Here we go. Just make sure I'm popped up here. That did come up. I've got my other stream going up here just to make sure I have it. Let's see. Stevie Lee did not score any points tonight in terms of the questions, but you do get a point towards that leaderboard overall, so congratulations there. Point scoring, Pamela had 4. Daniel, not a great night for you, sir. Love to rub that in your face every once in a while, buddy. Had 11. And then in our top 3, with 20 points, Mr. 8. In second place, with 22 points, Allie Rose. And finally, our winner of the night, Mr. Jacob Cacho, with 25 big ones. Congratulations, my friend. You have unseated Allie Rose as our 2 Disney Trivia Night in a row winner. So very well done. So we're going to tally all this up, update the leaderboard. I'll have that posted on the Monday night live stream as well as when we get back here in a week. Everybody congratulate Jacob right now. Very well played by all. And we'll announce the theme for next Thursday night. Should announce the theme next on this Monday live stream. Hey, everybody. I really appreciate you being here tonight. Thank you for putting up with me and my shenanigans when it's just me by myself. I do enjoy being here every single Monday night. And I speak for Jessica. I feel like I can. When I say this, that it means so much that you would all spend a little bit of your time with us every single Thursday or Monday night, or even just watch one of our videos or just hang out with us on social media. Bye, Daniel. Thanks for being here, buddy. It means so much to us, and I hope you understand how appreciative we are of you all. So thank you for being here. I hope to see you in the comment sections on one of our videos, or I hope to see you in our Facebook group hanging out with us there. But until we assemble again, may the force be with you, and we'll see you real soon. Bye, guys. If I can zoom out of here. Of course, this is what happens when Kyle can't get his act together. See ya real soon.